at. It's called investigative reporting, okay? We ain't buying no hookers. I'm 56 and I'm married. I don't need no hookers, man. We're gonna show you where all the money's being spent out on the streets, right? A bunch of people have been killed in this area here. We're at Leamington and Madison. This is a bad area here. A lot of people get killed in this area. In 1 week, 4 people were murdered right here.
I was able to get his car jumped.
This is where Tubbs was murdered in that parking lot right there. You know Tubbs, right? He was killed live on Facebook right in that parking lot right there. Tubbs, look it up.
Can I give an event number for 79 going eastbound from Point? 79 Point. Take event number 104-16104.
SubX.News Live.
You were breaking up a little. Did you say 10416?
That is correct. That's correct event number.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
5700 Adam.
5700 Adam.
Our Honda's circling. It's back westbound, 4700 West North Avenue.
That's a stolen car.
I'm sorry, you said it's northbound?
Westbound.
I thought that was where he was going at first. Okay, westbound. I'll send a message.
7385 Adam.
85 Adam.
So take it event 95 in the red.
95 Adam. You're 95 Adam, right? 85.
We got a lot of people gonna get wasted tonight. Hi. Everybody cash their checks. It's cash day tonight. It's check day. It's a Friday and it's nice out.
Citywide shots fired. 92 and commercial. 92 and commercial. College State's male last year wearing all black was just shooting a gun. Nothing further. Zone 8 clear.
383 Frank.
83 Frank.
Roosevelt, red line.
Sure, take event number 10466. 10466.
CX3.
Number 3. Number 3.
We might do some off-roading tonight
Any
too.
updates on that stolen Honda HRV on North Avenue, 4700?
6700 Adam, anything else? Alright, we
5700 negative. Yeah, we know that it's probably doing circles, so we're overhead.
It's a stolen car. You heard it.
3241.
3241 now.
Yeah, squad, put me down with 3211. Quick question, what district are we in?
And 7400 in the 3rd district. Once you get to 7500, you get in the 4th district. So it's still 74, it's going to be 3.
99, thank you. 5700 Adam.
Nick, bro.
Be advised on that Honda northbound Laramie, approaching Grand in traffic.
Alright, PSC copy. Northbound Laramie approaching Grand in traffic.
PHP copy on our way. Zone 12. 386 Adam.
86 Adam.
They got hookers here and they got a pod camera up there, right? I'll show you a bad area over here. I'll take you to a really bad spot, right? What's up, Nick, my brother? I'm on live on TikTok and Facebook tonight, so.
Hey, let me have this number 4, 55th in the red line.
Sure, take event number 1.
West side, that's where we're at.
7385.
West side.
79 in the red line.
Take event number 10533. 10533.
H3, citywide. We've got eyes on a gray TRV straight steel going northbound on Laramie.
Passing Palmer. Passing Palmer.
H3, 10-9.
Okay, that's his Delta. CH3 still on City Road?
363.
Stand by 1 second. CH3 still on.
H3, yes. We've got eyes on a gray stolen vehicle going eastbound on Burden? Is that
You asked me about the west side. We're going to go with Belden.
on Belden? We're broadcasting on the zones.
Okay, if you want, you can just broadcast over there. Let me know over here if you need anything, okay?
1363.
73.
North on Lamont.
You said northbound on Lamont from where?
From Belden.
Northbound Lamont from Belden.
Stolen car.
63 car.
55 in the red.
Take event 10563, 10563.
Where's that at? Is that by Harlem? The lowrider is by Harlem, right? Harlem Plaza? Maybe I'll stop there. That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I'll head
Girl
there.
from Montana.
Alright, why don't we do this?
Northbound Sister from Montana.
This is what we'll do. We're gonna do a route and I'll end up at Harlem Plaza. That sounds like a great plan. Thank you for giving me that idea.
Northbound on Park from Sister.
So those of you who are tuning in, we just got a tip from one of our viewers. There's gonna be a lowrider show at the Cermak Plaza. I believe that's at Harlem and Cermak, right? That's where Cermak Plaza is. So we're gonna go out there. We're gonna see. That's where we're gonna end up this broadcast. We already finished one broadcast on Facebook. We got another one on TikTok. Now we're again on Facebook. We see where we end up, right? Let's do something positive tonight. What's up? What's up, Sharon?
Are you holding the air squad?
I'm sorry, what's your name?
7383, Charlie. Are you holding the air?
Part 2.
Nah, I'm holding the air for the helicopter.
And there's a helicopter chasing a bunch of stolen cars. They're gonna shoot missiles at the car. Think about this. They chase or track stolen cars in Chicago with a helicopter, but what are they gonna do to it? Nothing. They let the car drive all around till they park. They run inside of a house and then they try to arrest them in the house. Oh man, there's some parties going on here, man.
Making contact.
Making contact. I gotta play that back.
7383 David.
They made contact with a stolen car there.
Fly, can I get an event number for 79th and Halsted? Headed
7. Are you holding the air squad?
I'm sorry, what's your name?
7383, Charlie. Are you holding the air?
Nah, I'm holding the air for the helicopter. She's actively tracking the vehicle.
through Montana.
Laverne,
Man, they're all high in that CTA
Fullerton and
station.
Laverne.
They were all stoned in there.
Fullerton, Laverne.
It's going down on the west side.
83 out of stand by. Let's have an emergency for the helicopter.
That's standby.
Man, look at that deep hole there, man.
7383 David.
83 David.
Fly, can I get an event number for
West side, west side.
for 79th and Halsted, headed westbound.
PH3. PH3, they giving a slowdown over there?
4, slow down. Everybody's secured. On Laverne, just north of Fullerton, facing southbound. On Laverne, north of Fullerton, facing southbound. Everybody's secure. Slow down.
Anybody going over there on Laverne, south of Fullerton, take a slow down.
There's a white drug addict. He just picked up his stuff, right?
Alright, 7383 David, take event number 10631, 10631.
10-4, thank you.
3383.
83 Charlie.
69's in the red line, please.
Take event number 10638, 10638.
7383 Adam.
7383 Adam.
83 Adam. I'm grabbing lunch at 1300 South Wabash.
I'm sorry, 83 Adam.
Yeah, 73.
Alright, take event number 10646, 10646.
Man, there's a lot of white drug addicts out here, man. There's a dude. That dude, he's all jacked up right there, man. That dude's jacked up. There's another white drug addict right there, man. There's a bunch of white drug addicts out here, man. West side, west side.
69 red line.
West side.
Take event number 10658, 10658.
73864.
Beautiful night, beautiful night. Let me give you guys a view of the sky up here, man. Look at that. You see the sky, how beautiful it is? That's nice.
10677, 10677. I'll use that back for 1 second. Let's shift mercy.
They're chasing somebody.
8680. Stand by 1 second, Eddie. Stand by.
2387 out.
87 out, we got an emergency. If not, just stand by 1 second. Thanks.
They're chasing somebody.
785 Adam.
785 Adam.
What can I get event? 95 in the red.
Man, that dude's messed up there. See his back?
10698. 73, 8680. Hold on, say 8680 was first. 8680 got.
We're gonna go down death row. I'll show you where death row's at up here,
87
man.
Adam.
7 Adam, can I get a class 1?
Death row, man. There's another white drug addict right there, man. He's all jacked up.
10704.
Oh man, the scooter boys are out. Gonna be a lot of crime happening tonight. SubX.News. West side, west side.
Chicago red line, please. Thank you.
Yep, that is 10713.
4463.
4463, Adam.
4463 Eddie Squad. Can you log off 4462 boys so we can log on, please?
Sure. Try now.
7384 Charlie.
78 for Charlie.
Yeah, car. Can I get an event number for Cermac red line?
Yep, that is 10726.
10-4, thanks.
413 in units in 4. We have a burglary in progress at 8201 South Jeffrey. 8201 South Jeffrey. Callers reporting 2 males entered the closed church via cameras. Pried the front door open. No further. Zone 8 station clear.
86 Sean.
Oh man, there's a big party out here.
Yeah, can I get a...
Shit, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Oh, that's just a birthday party. Oh, they got dudes in masks and shit, all that shit out here, man. Somebody's birthday
There's a lot of
party
feedback.
here.
Was that Washington Blue?
It's 6 for Washington.
West side, west
Sorry,
side.
you got it. That is 10745.
3383 Frank.
738 Frank.
Line. Roosevelt.
Yep, that is 10758.
383 Charlie.
738 Charlie.
We're relocating out of the red line at Cermac.
Alrighty, that is 10765.
7395 Dave.
795, David.
Can I get a number, please, at Chicago and red?
Yeah, that is 10768.
1024 units in 10. At Citywide, we have a battery in progress. 1401 South Sacramento Drive. At the Douglas Park Cultural and Community Center, callers in lane, and she said a crowd of people are fighting after the prom sent-off in the park area. Weapons unknown. No further. District 10.
They're all doing drugs there, man, those guys.
Units in 17 in Citywide getting a person with a gun. Montrose and the Kennedy outbound. State Police is requesting an officer to assist. Driver had a gun, and the driver with the alleged weapon is parked on the highway. White Mercedes SUV. Unknown plate. Zone 1 District 17 clear. 64 units in 6. We have an assault in progress at 8240 to 8248 South Cottage. 8248, 8248 South Cottage. Females requesting police, says that there was a car accident. It was open line arguing. Sounds like someone was about to fight. No further. Zone 8 station clear.
Hi, 12 units and 9 on Citywide, getting a battery in progress. 3204 South Ashland, 3204 South Ashland at the Popeyes. 2 males fighting in the parking lot. Nice District 13.
There you go, some zombies there, man. Right there on your right side. Those are some zombies, man. See that there? They're jacking up right there, dudes. Need to be careful out here. I call this death row here, man. A lot of people die right here. I think I counted 5-6 homicides here 1 year, right on right here, right on this strip here. Madison and Springfield, really dangerous. Don't fuck around out here. Sorry about it. If you don't like swearing, I'm sorry I said that, but this is a dangerous area right there. Don't mess around over here. That's bad right there. They kill people there.
Yep, it is 107 10833.
We're gonna go check out my friends at the park. Then we're gonna go see that the hookers, and then we're gonna go see the lowrider place. And we're gonna end at the low. We're going to a lowrider show tonight, so that's where we're heading to. But that's a little bit in back of us. We're gonna see a few things, and then we're gonna go see some hookers, and then we're gonna go to the lowrider show. Is that the plan or what? What do you guys think? I think that's a plan, right? What's up, Brian? So this is the plan. We're gonna go see some friends right now. Then we're gonna see some hookers. Then we're gonna go see some lowriders, and we'll call it a night. That's the plan tonight, all right? You're going to the lowrider show, right, my brother? It's gonna be cool. That's where we're gonna end up tonight. Hopefully there ain't no crimes in between. We're just riding around listening to the radio. Hopefully it's a calm night, right?
622 in units and 6. Citywide, we have a criminal trespass in progress at 8232 South Ellis, 8232 South Ellis. Caller states someone is trespassing on our property. The person was threatening others the other day. Has them on video. Offender is a female, black, elderly, last seen wearing red pants, no weapons seen. Caller will be in a black SUV with a hazard light on. No further. No next station clear.
787 boy.
Line Western West on
Yep, that is 10849.
West side. That's where we're at right now. Again, we're going to go hit a lowrider show in a second. And it'll take us about 30-40 minutes to get there, I think. If a crime comes up, we might go chase the crime. We'll see. We'll see. We're in Garfield Park. We're going to say hello to everybody that we know out here. There's going to be a ride for peace. It's mostly organized by Jeep groups. Sometimes they let 4x4 groups in. I think it's going to be, that's what I was looking for on my phone right now. I want to give it, because there's some Jeep guys out here. And I think it's June 21st. Humboldt Park Jeeps is organizing. We're riding out of 35th and Rhodes over there, right? I'll get it here. Humboldt Park Jeeps. Let's see. I'll show you guys on the internet, right? I'm trying to get you. Here it is. July 19th. If you're interested in a ride for peace, July 19th, there you go. Look up Humboldt Park Jeeps.
1014 units and 10. Citywide, we have a person with a knife at 3645 West Cermak Road. 1 on the 3645 West Cermak. Caller is Caroline. She's staff, and she's saying that there's a resident, a young female, inside armed with a knife. She's not providing clothing description, but has called several times. No further.
July 21st, is that what I said?
3212. And 3213 for the backup. I got a road rage northbound Lakeshore from 47, northbound from 47. It's a white Jeep, Frank Charlie 48367. Male black driver tried spitting on the caller. Caller's in a silver Buick. Caller's uncooperative though, so they would not pull over. I got nothing further.
We are get 13 disregard. They're going northbound. I'm sitting over here. I'll look out for them.
Alright, very good. 13, you can see a wave off. 12's in a good position.
Seven three eight three George.
7 George.
Good number for Clark and Lake.
Yep, it is 10887.
Marietta remembers the ComEd man. She seen the video that night. That's what Marietta's talking about. The ComEd man. Here, let me tell you what she's talking about. We were out where the hookers are at, and it was a ComEd man having sex. That's what Marietta's talking about. See? They need to clean up this park a little bit here, and it's a little messy here. See that there? And they need to get some people out there and clean this stuff up. That ain't my job, is it? It's a little messy here. They need to spend a little time cleaning up. If they party out there, you need to clean it up too. That's why we did the Earth Day stuff down by the ranch. Because we use the properties and we use the area, so we clean it up, right? That's what you need to do. You need to do your part. You know what I mean? It's a nice park. I like this park.
That is 10898.
Pretty quiet out here. So next stop will be, I don't know where we're going to go. We're going to probably check out where the hookers are at. That's where we're going to go next, right? And then we're going to end up at Cermak Plaza. There's supposed to be a lowrider party out there. Oh, man, there's cops right there. We just missed something there. Cops are right there on that corner there. See that there? A whole bunch of them. Can I get out? No, they put up this fence here. See that? The cops right there? A whole bunch of cops are right there. They just closed off that whole street there. All right, let's go see what's going on, everybody. I told you I can't control where we go. I wonder if there's a police radio call. I can't get out. Used to be able to drive out of here, but you can't no more. You know what I mean? This is Garfield Park, if everybody's wondering, by the way. All right, let me check my radio calls and see what's going on here. They're going south. That's where they're going. They're going south. Maybe we'll go down south on Hamlin. We'll go south on Hamlin. And then we'll see where they're going. And then we'll cut across on 5th. That's what we might do, all right?
Yep, that is 10922.
I'm putting some tea in my cup here, and let's keep moving, right?
385 Adam. 385 Adam.
So can you get it up for 90% of red?
Yes, sir. That's 10928.
This is Garfield Park, by the way. If you don't know where I'm at. Bunch of cops just went south on Hamlin.
Charlie.
795 Charlie.
We got one at Chicago Red.
Sure. That's 10935.
Thank you.
I need to get some people in here and clean up this park a little bit here. That's what they need to do. We're going down south, right? That's what we said we're gonna do. That's where we're heading to, right? South. Man, that guy had all his groceries. He must have got his EBT charged, right?
Citywide criminal trespassing in progress. 1212 South Michigan. 1212 South Michigan. Inside of this location is gambling and playing cards going on. 487 Subway. Only descriptions given: 3 young male blacks sitting inside the location trespassing. All of them have been approached several times, so please leave. Refuses to while gambling, playing cards, exchanging money, and
I'm a news reporter. I've been doing this for 20 plus years. I don't keep nobody informed. I don't do none of that. I'm a news reporter. John Kugler is my name. You can look me up. I've been doing news reporting on crime for over 20 years in the city of Chicago. Long before CWB, long before Spot News, long before any crime chaser that you watch on the internet. I got news articles going back 20 years with my name on them about crime. That's who I am. I am the guy. There is no other person in Chicago that's been covering crime longer than me. That's what I do. I cover crime. That's what I do. I cover crime, and since I can do live feeding now, I live feed where I'm going at. Maybe we see a crime, maybe we don't, maybe we see something good. I don't know what we see. I've been live feeding on Facebook for over 15 years. I used to live feed good stuff like sporting events, union events. I used to work at the teachers union. Gentrification issues, abandoned houses, those kinds of things, and corruption. And I lost that Facebook page because of Joe Biden. When I posted something about Joe Biden in Maui, where he was out there with the fires. Remember when the fires happened? There was a bunch of protests. I put up a video, and my whole account got deactivated of 15 years of live feeds. So then I started this one. But that's what we do. We're a registered news agency with the federal government and the city of Chicago. We're not crime chasers. We're not spotters. We're a news agency. That's what we do. Thanks for asking. I appreciate you. Did you see that guy with all that food? They get their EBTs, they buy a bunch of stuff and then sell it, right? There you go. Nick seen that one. Yeah, Nick, you noticed that one, huh? I might change to a different scanner page right now. That way maybe we'll hear some other stuff, right? Again, scanners are illegal in the city of Chicago. I've said that before, right? See, look, all the time it pops up, Google services, Google services. I disconnected Google services and they wiped out all my contacts. I don't even have the phone numbers for my children anymore in my phone. Yeah, that's what happens. Google the scam, right? They always steal, those guys, right? All right, we're going to go here. We're going to listen we're going to go to here. How about that? I'm going to go to some other place, all right now. And we're going to go down, check out where the hookers at. We're going to end up where the lowriders are at. There we go. Friday night.
55 North Palm, milepost 269. 55 North Palm, milepost 269. Black Honda Accord. Partial registration F. Frankie Victor 633. Remainder of home. Make sure
We'll end up at the lowrider show at Cermak Plaza tonight. That's where we're going to head to.
Truck 52 back on Inglewood.
Thanks, Miriam, for asking. And then for a little context, I started doing these live feeds about 3 years ago every day. I never did them every day. I did them 3 years ago because of the migrants. Because I used to go to downtown, drop my wife off, and I seen all these migrants hanging around. I said, what the heck are all these migrants, right? So then I started videotaping and uploading. And I said, look at these migrants hanging around the cop station and the hotels, right? So then I said, you know what? I'm going to live feed this because people are going to say what? If you put a video up, that you made the video up. And this is 3 years ago, right? So I said, I'm going to live feed. That way people can't say I'm not making it up. So then I just live feed it, right? And I make some videos in between too. So that's how I started that, Miriam. This latest 3 years now that I've been doing it, that's why I call it Chicago Economy, Crime, and Migrant Update. Because then what? I show like the bad economy, closed stores, I show crime. The main reason I've been doing this lately, the last 3 years, is the migrant situation. I was watching the migrants, I'm like, first of all, why they hanging around not working? If they're migrants, they should be working. They shouldn't be hanging around smoking, doing drugs on street corners, or hanging around a hotel. They should be doing stuff. I got a lot of videos where I talk about that. I got 3. I'm just gonna stop. I don't know when I get there, brother. You know how I am. I always change, right? What I always talk about is this. I'll stop over here. Oh, there's a car that just went here. Look at this. See, we're in a black neighborhood, right? This is what, Madison and Roosevelt, right? Or no, Roosevelt and Independence. Look at this. Look at this stuff here, right? This is a black neighborhood destroyed, right? Look at all this stuff. Would a white neighborhood or even in a Hispanic neighborhood allow this kind of destruction of a neighborhood, right? Look at this. See that here? Look. It's messed up. See that there? Boarded up store, right? Whatever this was. Checkers or some restaurant. Checkers, right? It looks like it was a Checkers. You got people walking around with face masks. Look at that. He's gang banging right there. You see the guy gang banging right there? The gang banging right in open public. Don't you see that right there? What he was doing? He's got a mask on and he's gang banging, right? That's how people get shot, man. Where the hell am I? Roosevelt? I'm getting out of here, man. I don't like this scene, man. Looks a little damn dangerous to me. I don't like that gang banging stuff, man. When they start doing that, that's all jacked up, man. Let's get out of here, man. Where am I going again? Oh, we're going to go see the hookers, right? That's where we're going? All right, that's where we're going. I got to remember where I'm going, right? Springfield. Death Row, man. That's Death Row right there, man. Springfield. Look at it. It's all messed up around here. You see how bad it looks? Brandon Johnson's been in power. How many of you want to hear? Let me take a U-turn. Let me show you this, man. Those of you who are just tuning in, not only do I talk about crime and this and that. What you doing, my brother? You need to go, bro. Don't stop next to me, man. These are migrants around here, man. They're...
One on Citywide 2.
Let me show you this.
701?
1101.
1101?
Let me show you this. So why I call this Chicago economy is that's the first part of crime. Look at this. So we just got off of Hamlin. We're on Roosevelt, right? Look at how this looks out here. What's up, Jaime?
Gonna be a minute?
There you go. 31st and Home Run and Pizza, the original. Look at this. It's all boarded up. I love Home Run and Eat Pizza right there, right by my park, Petrowski Park. Look at this. Look at this. This is a black neighborhood. We have a black mayor, and this is how he takes care of a black neighborhood, right? Look at that. It's all boarded up. It's all closed. That's why we call this, the economy is the first part of our show, right? He talks about investment. There's no investment here. Look at this. It's all boarded up. See that there? There's some strip mall right here. That's about it. And we just showed you the Checkers that was closed. We just drove through there, right? I'm going to make a U-turn and I'll show you the other side, right? This is one block. This is between Hamlin and whatever the hell the street is. I don't know where the hell I'm at. Downtown is right in front of us. So this is the Checkers, right? We just showed you this Checker. We drove through this place, right? Look, it's closed. That place is closed. You see that there? It's all messed up. It's messed up, man. I don't know. The guy keeps talking about investing and divesting and money and all this stuff. This is where you need to do stuff. Right? Closed down business, has a yellow sticker. Look at this. And what does the mayor keep saying? What does he keep saying? Oh, we don't have no housing. We don't have no housing. I have to build some north side apartments. That's what he said. Look at this. What's that there? What's that? That's a whole damn apartment building. Look. That's a whole apartment building. That man is a liar. Why don't he fix this apartment building? Why don't the Mayor Brandon Johnson fix this one? Well, man, because this is not where he gets his votes from. That's why. See that building there? That's a beautiful building. Why didn't he put the migrants in there? They could have had all the migrants fix that building there, right? And say, hey, you can live in America for free. You just fix that building up, right? We don't have a housing shortage. Look at that housing. That's a beautiful house there. That's brick. There ain't nothing wrong with that one. You just clean it up, fix it up, put some drywall in there, right? Chicago don't have a housing problem. We got a spend the money where I get the votes problem. Look at that beautiful building there. Who wants that building? I'll take that building. I'll fix it up. I'm just getting old for that kind of stuff, right? He don't fix this building because he ain't gonna get the votes here. That's why. That's why that building ain't fixed. I gotta get out of here before I get shot. I shouldn't hang around here too long. Alright, ready to get out of here? Look at that. That's a beautiful building. That's a beautiful building. See that, the building there? Let's keep moving, right? Where are we going? We're going to check out some hookers. That's what we're going to do, right? For investigative purposes, right? It's a beautiful sunset. There you go. Marietta's got it. See, Marietta knows what's going on. Marietta knows exactly what's going on. They spend the money where they get the votes from. They don't spend the money where the people need it. Got that? And now what are they going to do? Now they're going to crack down on crime the next year, and everyone's going to say, oh, he fixed it. Vote for me, right? That's what they're going to happen, right? That's how life goes, right? All right, what were we listening? We're listening to the crime feed, right? Let's get back to that crime feed, right? Where is this at? Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. We ain't got time for this knick-knack stuff here, man. Let's keep moving. We got places to go, people to see, right? We're going to 5th, right? That's where we're heading to.
Event number, Cedar Lake, red line.
10677, 10677. I'll use time out for 1 second. Let's ship emergency.
738 680.
8680. Stand by 1 second, 80. Stand by.
Now let me show you something here.
87 Adam, you got an emergency? If not, I need you to stand by 1 second. Thanks.
Let me show you guys this here.
7385 Adam.
785 Adam.
Can you get event 95 in the red? 383 Charlie.
783 Charlie.
We're relocating out of the red line at Shermack.
Alrighty, that is 10765.
7395 Dave.
795 Dave.
Can I get a number please at Chicago and red?
Yeah, that is 10768.
Let me show you guys something, okay? So think about this. Most of us are pretty smart. Most of us understand the city stuff, right? Let me show you where I'm at. We're at Pulaski and 16th Street. This is basically North Lawndale. It's a pretty bad neighborhood. They do killings here and drugs and all of that stuff. It is what it is, right? Man, there's a lot of cars here. There's too much movement here. There's way too many cars driving right now. Way too many. Way too many. Let me show you something here, right? Let me show you something. So you figure, everybody should figure this, right? Well, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. A not-for-profit that's supposed to be anti-violence and helping youth, you would think, oh wait, it's Friday night, it's check night, there might be drugs, there might be gangs, there might be some bad things that happen tonight, right? It's the first of the month. Maybe, right? It's a hypothesis, right? That's what it's called. We think it might be, but it usually does coincide. So look at this here. This is 15th and Pulaski. Remember Nick Shirley? He was up in Minneapolis. He was doing the Learning Center. Well, that's an NGO there. That's an anti-violence NGO. You see this here? You want me to show you what they are? They even repeat Brandon Johnson's slogans, building better futures. That's what it's named. Because why? They got a bunch of money from Brandon Johnson. Right there, that place, BFF, building better futures. They even use Brandon Johnson's direct words. You want me to go and check if the doors are open? You want to go see? You want to go in there? So this is a not-for-profit. It's a not-for-profit anti-violence community center for the arts. It's Friday night in the middle of North Lawndale, okay? It's Friday night in the middle of North Lawndale. You got that? Let's see if they're open. Let's see if these guys are open, right? All right, this is a bad neighborhood. Somebody got shot over there about 2 months ago. Not for profit, right? Should be open. What do they say? After school matters. Look at all that fancy stuff they have here, right? Ladies of virtue, transformative, all of that fun stuff. Friday night, the time when there's a lot of violence in bad neighborhoods. A lot of violence, right? Right? Ain't nobody in there. Friday night, North Lawndale, the doors are closed. See that there? You want me to check? Here. See that? See that? Friday night. Is the garden open? Absolutely not. Look at that, it's padlocked. Looks like it's rusty. Look at this. Nick Shirley, where you at, bro? There you go. That's corruption right there. The neighborhood that needs this to be open tonight, on a Friday, it's closed. See that there? 9 to 5 assholes stealing our billions of dollars right there. They're the ones who steal from Chicago right there. They're the ones that, why teenagers are murdered, them. They steal the money, they don't provide services, and they're closed the day, the night, and the time that the neighborhood needs it. They should be open right now. There's a guy murdered, shot right there. I know where I'm at. Yeah, that's it right there. That's our learning center right there. Learning center right there. They're closed. Did you see me check? They're closed. You want me to show you another place? I'll go to another place. I'll show you another place that's closed. All these places are closed and they should be open. Right? This is a community center in North Lawndale that gets millions of dollars for being a non-for-profit, yet they're closed on a Friday when people get checks. They're not open. They're not open to the public. They're not open for teenagers to stay safe at night. Right? They're not open. Look, free programs. 6 to 24 years old. It says it right there. Why aren't they open right now? Why aren't they open? Why? Because they're criminals. They're the ones who perpetuate the crime. Because they, what? Don't provide the services, but they take our money. You can agree with me or not. I don't care. This is my video. It's my car. It's my gasoline. It's my internet. It's my Facebook page. If you have another way to think or another way to talk, you can do it. That's what our country's about. It's freedom of speech. What I'm showing you is what I see. You see the boarded up houses here? Look it up. 15th and Pulaski. Look it up. Tell me if there's been any murders around here. You want me to take you to a spot right here? I don't like driving. There's a spot here that I don't like driving through. It's a very dangerous area over here. It's K-Town, right that way, right along the tracks there. It's bad around here. There's a cop car right there. We'll go over there and see what the cops are doing. I know my way around here. This is a dangerous area here, okay? Yeah, I get excited because why? I see the money being wasted and no one's getting helped. That's what I see. It's with my eyes. You can disagree with me or not. I could care less. I don't care. Right? This is K-Town here, right? It's North Lawndale. So the kids, the good teenagers, right? The good adults that want to relax on a weekend, on a Friday night. First of all, they have nothing to do in these neighborhoods. There's nothing open. That's the first thing, right? The second thing is that the organizations that get the millions and millions of dollars to be open are not open. So they take the resources. The NGOs take the resources. There's a police station on, where is that at? I think that's 18th and Damon, the old police station over there. It might be 24th and Damon over there. The old police station on Damon. The police station used to be 24/7 open. It closed, they switched, and it went over to Ogden, right? Okay, whatever. But now there's an NGO in the old police station. They get government money to stay open, and guess how long it's open? It's 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. It's not open 24/7. When a police station's open 24/7, you can go into a police station anytime for any type of service. You say, I'm hungry, I'm sick, I'm being threatened, I need domestic help because I'm being beaten, whatever it may be. And the cop is going to be there at the desk and try to help you. Hopefully he does or doesn't. The migrants used to live in the police stations. Remember those days? So the point I'm trying to say is here, these NGOs are infiltrating our society. They're not institutions, they're private places, right? That aren't open, like I just showed you. We're in the middle of North Lawndale. There's an organization that got a whole bunch of money, millions of dollars. They build a nice new building there, right? This is a dangerous little area here, man. I've been in this spot here. You gotta watch over here, man. And what? They're closed. They should be open tonight. In at-risk communities, that's how I grew up. The word was at risk. You open up at night so people have a place to go to that's safe. Even if you're a gangbanger, let them come there so it's safe. Wand them, search them. No guns, no drugs. You can play basketball, you can play video games. You can go there and you can be safe. That's it. But we don't have those things open, do we? Man, I gotta fix this. Why did my thing get off? I didn't touch it here. Oh, that's why it's not inside that holder here. Let me fix this. So again, we're in North Lawndale now, right? And you've seen a not-for-profit NGO is what? Closed. I'm not making that up. You just seen it, right? You all seen it. You can agree with what I say or not. I don't need you to agree. But Marietta knows who I am. I don't need followers. I don't need followers. I'm 56 years old, man. I don't need no followers. I don't need no followers. I want to be with leaders. I want to be with people who create change, who fix their neighborhoods, who help young people out. I don't want people who say they're crime chasers and they're crime interventionists videotaping crime scenes and then say they're preventing crime while they're videotaping the crime scene. Never say they're gang members. Never say it's drug related. I don't want to be associated with that type of people. I want to be associated with people who want to fix the problem. That's why I want to be associated. Got that? Oh, we missed 5th Avenue. What happened here? We're going to go back up or not? We're going to go to Cermak Plaza. Which one we're going to do? What do you think, Nick? You want to go see the hookers? All right, we got to go back up to 5th Avenue then. Alright. Nick wants to see hookers tonight. He wants to relive his young youth. Alright, we'll go back up there then. We'll go back up there. No, turn on red. Oh, it's green. We can go. There's a bunch of murders around here. How about the black guy that was murdered here? Everybody remember the black guy that was murdered here last year? He was chopped up. They chopped his arms and legs off and burned his house on fire. Everybody remember that one? Look it up. 15th and Costner. Why does my thing keep messing up here? All right, let me pull over, man. My damn camera thing is busted, man. I don't even touch it. It gets messed up. I don't know why. Let's see this here. Is that better? Let's see. Like that. Like that. Yeah, right behind us. 15 and Costner. Black man. His arms and legs were chopped off. And his house was set on fire. Right back in back of us. Right here. Right down, or up front here. I don't know where. It's somewhere here. It's one of these houses. I think it's in back of us. What happened? Who did it? I think that was cartel stuff. Yeah, I know it's on our page. I don't think it got a lot of coverage in the mainstream news. He had a black nationalist flag on the front of his house. That's the main picture. I don't think I got that picture. I don't know who else covered it. Did Ghetto News cover it, or Critter? I think Critter covered it. Critter's good on some of those crimes because Critter sees those things, right? Race issues, drug issues, or cartel issues, right? So we're gonna go up here because we were gonna go straight to the Cermak Plaza and see a lowrider ride, but we're gonna go over here and see if the hookers are out tonight. And we're gonna go over and we're gonna see a lowrider thing, and then we're going, yeah, he chopped his arms and legs off. I'm almost sure or maybe just his arms. He was dismembered or something. It was like that crime down in Inglewood. Remember where the two guys were killed? Sabu? If I'm mispronouncing the guy's name, I apologize. Sabu. He was murdered down in Inglewood. Two guys were murdered. One was shot in the head, and one was suffocated with a plastic bag on his head inside an Inglewood abandoned apartment, I believe. And later it was found that I didn't know this guy. I didn't even know the guy's name when I was reporting on this. Sabu actually killed somebody 20-something years before that. And they were thinking it's either the cartels, because they were moving drugs into the neighborhood, or it was retaliation for the killing that he did and he did time for. I think he did time for or not time for. I don't remember that. But you look that case up. It's in Inglewood. I think 54th and... Was it 54th and Woodlawn? Two guys dead. One guy shot. One guy with a plastic bag on his head. Suffocated to death. A lot of wild crimes that happened in the city of Chicago. So we're going up to 5th Avenue, right? This is North Lawndale, and we're going to move into, I don't know what neighborhood this is called up here. We're going to get out of North Lawndale once we cross Roosevelt. I think we're out of North Lawndale. And then we're going to go west. We're going to see this car show, and that'll be it for tonight. Easy, Marietta. Marietta James. Actually, I got to tell everybody, I'm running live on TikTok. This is the second time I'm doing a live TikTok show. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. We're just driving around. Oh, man, why ain't I listening to the radio feed? Man, look at that. I'm talking so much I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Enable play services. See, it keeps asking me that. And I forgot that. We're supposed to be listening to crime, right?
78 to David.
Oh, we'll go back a few minutes,
Can I give a VIN
right?
number for 79? 7383 George.
78 to George.
VIN number for Clark and Lake.
Yep, it is 10887.
73864.
7864.
Alrighty, Nick. You can relive your youth here. We'll see if the girls are out tonight, right?
Yep, that is 10898.
So those of you who are tuning in, this is 5th Street. This is a known spot for hookers. They killed a dude out here. A guy, the pimp killed a guy out here with a hooker. I don't even think they charged the guy who killed it. I gotta double check that case. I don't know what happened with the hooker and the dude. The pimp came and killed the dude. That's what happened. That happened about 3-4 months ago, I believe. There's been things out here, and you know, it just goes on all the time. So.
Charlie.
5th Street, 5th Street.
Chicago Red.
Sure. It's 10935.
Thank you.
We might do a little off-roading out here, too.
Criminal trespass in progress, 1212 South Michigan, 1212 South Michigan. Inside of this location is gambling and playing cards going on, 487 Subway. Only descriptions given, 3 young male blacks sitting inside the location trespassing. All of them have been approached several times, so please leave, refusing to while gambling, playing cards, exchanging money hand-to-hand, alcohol, drugs unknown. Nothing further. It's going to be zone 4 district 1 and 6.
Oh, man, gambling, baby, gambling.
432 units and 4 and citywide. We have a person with a gun at 114th and Ewing, 114 and Ewing. Caller stated he's not on scene. His grandson was on scene and called him stating that a male on the soccer field had a gun. He saw him take it out of his backpack, then fled towards 112. Went by the soccer field, last seen wearing all black clothing and a backpack. No further zone. Station clear.
7384 boy.
784 boy.
47th Street red line check, please.
Yep, that is 10977.
7387.
787M.
Blue box right from over here out to Fort Harvey.
Okay, that'll give you 11007.
7383 Frank.
780 Frank.
Isabel orange line.
Yep, it is 11010.
85 David.
785 David.
Gate check 69 red line.
Yep, that is 11016.
Units and 16 in citywide getting assault in progress. 5060 West Pensacola. 5 people arguing. Unknown descriptions. Unknown weapons. Zone 1 district 16 clear.
Don't look like there's any girls out tonight.
786 Adam.
Might be too cold.
Washington Wells, please.
Yep, that is 11053.
738 Eddie.
786 Eddie.
Chicago red line.
Yeah, that's 11068.
383 Charlie. 3211.
3211.
You can clear me, I'm headed to the annex.
That's fine. If there's a unit coming in, it's all static. Now again, unit coming in on Citywide 1, it's all static. I can't copy you.
12 citywide 1.
812, go ahead.
Well, can we order up a K9? You need a dog sniff of U.S. currency in 8.
Sure. Is this from your job on Newcastle?
10-4.
How much cash you have to sniff?
Approximately 700.
All right, 10-4. We will go meet you at 8, okay?
4, thank you.
You're welcome.
7384 Adam.
784.
Yeah, let me have the VIN number 55th and the red line.
Yep, that is 11107. Any K9s down by the 8th district for the money sniff?
475 is box. For the box.
Ooh, I got both of you. 5-4 and 5-3. I heard both of you.
5-3 needs to work.
Alright, 5-3 says you need to work. Is that true?
Hey, I won the prize.
Alright. It's on your box then, thank you.
86 boy.
786 boy.
That number stayed on Lake Red, please.
Yep, that is 11118.
7383 Eddie.
788.
Yes, Roosevelt Park. I'm on 4092, and we're heading westbound from Holman.
Alright, that is 11150.
5314.
6314.
Black, I have a license driver suspension at 4D24 North Kedzie Avenue.
4024 North Kedzie?
4.
Alright, that'll give you 11160. 11160.
Thank you.
Oh.
7385, boys.
7385, boy.
Number for 87 in red line.
Sure. It's 11172.
7383 George.
783 George.
Key number for Clarkson Lake.
Yep, it's 11176.
7385, Adam.
7385, Adam.
Negative, that's for 95 in red.
Yep, it is 11198.
384, boy.
7384, boy.
47th red line stop. For that number, please.
Sure. 11206.
Ready to get out of here? It's 8 o'clock, and this is some 8 o'clock news. How about that? That way we're not listening to the same stuff. We're going to listen to the news, right? At 8 o'clock. That way we catch up on any stuff that's happening. Oh, I passed up the news channel. Let's go. That's what we usually do, right?
Not pulled their weight. Congress was notified of that decision, and senior defense officials told us that it would bring levels back to what they were before 2022, when the invasion of Ukraine began.
A flood watch is in effect for most of southeast Texas until midnight as storms continue in the south. Here's CBS's Nikki Nolan.
Over 5 inches of rainfall fell in the past 24 hours from Thursday night into Friday, and the rain will hang on through the start of the weekend across the south, including some areas that need the rain for beneficial purposes, including the fires that are burning in Georgia. They could see upwards of 2 to 4 inches of rainfall by the end of the weekend.
The state of California is giving Los Angeles wildfire victims a break on their property tax bills.
Many survivors of the Eaton and Palisades fires lost their homes but still own empty lots, the property taxes for which were due yesterday until the state agreed to defer those taxes until 2030. Joy Chen is with the Every Fire Survivors Network, which helped negotiate the deferment.
You just have a lot of fire survivors who are in financial hardship, and now is not the time for a balloon payment.
Damon Blount, who lost his home in the Eaton fire, says the deferment will help.
Get a little bit more money to throw towards the actual rebuild of the house.
Michael Wallace, CBS News.
Panel of judges in New Orleans blocks mailing of abortion pill mifepristone. This is CBS News.
I want to know what's going on in the world. I'm Tony. There are big questions that all of us are asking. I want to get you the answers. How are you? I'm Tony DeCopo. Join me on the CBS Evening News.
Living with chronic knee pain can take a toll on you and the people who care about you. For many, it can feel overwhelming, even hopeless. At Midwest Vascular and Pain Specialists, we treat pain at a source with advanced, minimally invasive treatments designed.
All right, so that's our little off-roading place right there. Ain't no girls out here tonight. Might be cold. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they got hotel rooms tonight. Who knows? Whatever. Sorry, Nick. We're going to drive by the Cermak Plaza. We're going to do a quick tour, and then we're going to get out of here, right? I'm going to go do some family stuff maybe tonight, all right? If anybody's watching, I appreciate you guys, right?
That's 847-903-2001. You can also visit painhelp.com to learn more. Once again, 847.
We've been on for 4 hours, by the way, already.
Midwest Vascular and Pain Specialist.
We were on for 2 or 3 hours, and now we're on for another hour. We were on 3 hours live on Facebook, and another hour now, and we're on an hour live, I think, on TikTok. I'll tell you this, and I don't know if you guys want to listen to this one. I once was live for 8 hours straight. I don't even know what I talked about. You do know I used to be a teacher, right? So I'd have to talk for at least 7 hours every day. So I can do this. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe I need to listen to my own broadcast and see if it's actually interesting. I don't know about. Sometimes it get boring. I talk about like stuff that maybe is interesting, maybe it's not interesting. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm just driving around, checking out what's happening in our city. Right now, we're going to go to, I believe, Berwyn, right? Is it Berwyn Cicero or is it Cicero Berwyn? I don't know which way it goes, Nick. Which one's first? That's where we're heading to. There's supposed to be some lowrider thing over here, so we're going to go check that out quick. It looks like it's raining. They might pack it up, so we'll see. Alden's used to be there here. There used to be a flea market inside there. I used to go there when I was a kid. I think it was Alden's. Wasn't that what it was? It was like, what do you call that? Oh, outlet store, I believe. All the mail order places would be outlet their stuff out there.
To near 40 at the lakefront. Tomorrow, times of sun and clouds and remaining cool for early May. A high of 56 is expected. And tomorrow night, turning cloudy with a low of 45 degrees. Now, we're going to look at that AccuWeather 5-day forecast at 8:15. But right now, our top local story on News Radio WBBM. Union supporters gathered in Chicago's Union Park for a rally designed to mark the anniversary of the Haymarket Uprising and call for more action on workers' rights and progressive causes. WBBM political editor Jeff Buckles has this story.
You are the center of the resistance.
Chicago Congresswoman Delia Ramirez's comment was met with cheers from thousands of union supporters here, many holding up protest signs in English and Spanish.
Home school! Home school!
Community organizer and Chicago Board of Education member G2 Brown pointed out the link between the closure of dozens of Chicago public schools more than a decade ago and the fight for workers' rights now.
It requires more than solidarity at a rally. It requires all of us at the table.
The Chicago Teachers Union fought with CPS leadership to allow students and teachers to attend the rally here. The more than hour-long program ended with an appearance by Mayor Brandon Johnson.
We're going to make sure that the working people of this city have all of the benefits that they deserve.
We're in Union Park. Jeff Buckles, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
Thousands of people gathered in Daly Plaza for May Day as well, with marchers calling for workers' rights, stronger labor protection, and increased school funding. It comes as the Chicago Teachers Union and Chicago Public Schools allowed students and staff to participate during the school day. CPS students who missed class for the rally had this to say.
I think there's just so many people who wake up really early and come back home really late to their families. And I just think it's really important to recognize them and to appreciate them.
I fight for the people who do good for this state alone and for the rest of the country as well.
At the end of the day, my family's the working class, I'm the working class, and we need to stand up, because at the end of the day, even if it doesn't affect you today, it's going to affect you someday, you know?
Now, the district also pledged no retaliation against staff or students who participate in May Day activities or lobby for school funding down in Springfield. CPS also agreed to let future May Days falling during the week to be designated as teacher-directed professional development days. And the time now is 8:18. Traffic and weather together on the 8th, and we're still talking about multiple lanes that are blocked on I-355. Here to explain why is Abby Ryan.
A bad crash on I-355 at Army Trail Road. Multiple lanes blocked. Actually, every single one of them. It is completely shut down. They're clearing up this very bad crash. It's now an investigation. Seeing traffic backed up to North Avenue up to Army Trail Road. Use Route 53 instead as an alternate. Traffic can enter at Army Trail Road or head up to Lake Street instead to get around the big, huge delay. 53 northbound slows at Algonquin Road and past it, and southbound it's still approaching Algonquin Road as well. 8094 westbound, heavy from Burr to Kennedy Avenue, eastbound Bishop Ford to Kennedy Avenue, and the Indiana Toll Road westbound packed. Right at Klein Avenue at Hammond, a rollover box truck, 2 right lanes are blocked. Chicago Skyway is back to normal. The Edens headed in around 15 minutes apiece if you're on the Kennedy outbound, a 22-minute ride to Montrose, 32 out to the airport, inbound 30 O'Hare to downtown, heavy Cumberland and Nagle, Fullerton past the Wintrust Maryland 4th Avenue over to Randolph. O'Hare Extension I-190 headed on the eastbound side. You've got some slowdowns from Bessie Coleman at the Tri-State. Eisenhower out 31 to I-90, inbound a 40-minute ride, heavy 17 to Harlem. Stevenson clear both ways if you're on the Dan Ryan. Watch out for a couple of delays in and outbound 15, inbound 18. Next report for the Metro Traffic Center at 8:18 News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
Thanks a lot, Abby. We'll have a shower in spots early, but we're going to get down into the lows ranging from 32 degrees with frost in the coldest suburbs to near 40 at the lakefront tonight. And then tomorrow, times of sun and clouds with a high of 56. Tomorrow night, a low of 45. It's currently 38 degrees at O'Hare, 41 at Midway, and 40 at the lakefront. The time now is 8:10.
Danny Parkins here on Thursday, May 21st, 104.3 The Score.
It's a beautiful night. Nice skyline in front of us. See that nice little glow there? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. A little cold, though. So we're going to end. We're supposed to, this might be a low rider thing. I don't know if it's still going to be gone because it rained a little bit. And I know those guys don't like their cars to be messed up from acid rain. We'll listen to a few more radio calls, see what's happening on the crime scene. And that might be it for our Friday night. If something comes up, I might go out again. I might not. I don't know yet. Well, I think that's enough of my talking for tonight. You guys need to enjoy your night, too. Be with your families. Be with your friends. Go out, have a few drinks. Do what you need to do to relax and enjoy yourselves. There's nothing wrong with relaxing, enjoying yourselves, being with your friends. There's nothing wrong with that. The thing is, are we allowed to have fun safely with our friends wherever we want, whenever we want? And the answer is no, we can't. We can't. Whether you're in Louisiana, California, New York, Chicago, anywhere, Minneapolis, there's always crime. Why? Because the crime gives people jobs. Right? People survive. Their livings are off of crime. Whether it's lawyers, social workers, right? Teachers. If there's no crime, you know how much less jobs there are? There's more jobs. Why? Because the people that were doing crime are working now, right? You make those people who are doing crime work. See, there's this whole dichotomy, false dichotomy that people say, oh, You can create a situation where you get people who are into crime or into some lifestyle and say, look, you got a choice to get out of that. Or you're going to go to jail. And this is what you need to do. Go to the army, go to school, whatever it may be. I don't care. You got to figure that out, right? But this whole idea that we need crime to survive and make money, no, we don't. Crime is a negative endeavor. We can manage it, make sure we reduce it as far as we can. There's always going to be a criminal out there that wants somebody's stuff.
Boy.
That's all I got to say.
785, boy. Yep, that is
7383 Charlie.
78 Charlie.
The red line is 69 past that.
Alright, that is 11276.
4, we're with Animal.
4.
Units of 6 is citywide. We have a theft in progress at 8030 South Halstead. 8030 South Halstead at the Family Dollar. Caller state male black stealing in the store. No further. Zone 8 station clear.
79 for Charlie.
Go back and check the green.
Sure. That is 11324.
7383 David.
73 David.
Why? Can I get an event number for 79th from Ashland going westbound?
Check. That'll give you 11337.
10-4, thank you.
Yep.
7383 Eddie.
783.
Yes, Bud, we are going eastbound on the Roosevelt bus, 4043. Can I get an event?
Well, what cross are you starting at?
Oh, I'm sorry. Home.
Ready? That'll give you 11347.
386 Adam.
786 Adam.
Check platform Washington Wells, please.
Yep, that is 11372.
83 Frank.
788 Frank.
South Green Line.
Okay, that is 11392.
1125 units in 11. And citywide, we have a shots fired at the 3800 block of Maypole. Caller states that he heard 6 shots, possibly near the park on the side of the block. Didn't see anything. No further. District 11, Zone 10 clear.
386 Charlie.
786 Charlie.
Blue Line, Washington, platform check.
Yep, that is 11424.
386 Boy and David.
786 Boy and David.
Event number for Jackson Brad, please.
Yep, that is 11431.
People tuning in, if you're just tuning in now, it's 8:15 p.m. May 1st, 2026. You're watching SubX.News Live. We do this 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. We don't do any lives on Saturday or Sunday. If we do, it's our own personal stuff. We do reporting. That's what we're reporting on crime, economy, and migrants, if there's still migrant issues in Chicago, and corruption. That's what you're watching. You're watching live on TikTok. You're watching live on Facebook. We're ending our run here. There's supposed to be a lowrider show over here at the Cermak Plaza. That's where we're going to end up. If there's anything else that comes up, we'll post it. We also post on Twitter. We used to go live on Twitter, but it's so live on Twitter. It is what it is. Right now we're live on TikTok and we're live on Facebook. We do a lot of work on TikTok. There's a lot more stuff we can put on TikTok that we can't put on either platform. Elon Musk is a little more lenient on stuff. He's more First Amendment. They block some stuff. I've been blocked a little bit on Twitter once in 2 years, I think. And I got one warning, I think, 6 months ago on some copyright stuff. But otherwise, that's what we do. We post about stuff that's happening in Chicago. We post about politics. We post about corruption. You're listening to live radio calls now from Citywide One. It's rebroadcast from Crime Is Down website. That's what you're listening to. And I'm going west on Cermak. I'm going west on Cermak.
785 Charlie. Yep, it is 11614. 6311, yeah, City by 16311.
6310.
6310.
How much 6311? What do you need?
Stay by just a second. Can you 6311 switch over to Zone 1 real quick? I have a question.
Yeah, 10-4, thanks.
Alright, thanks.
Units in 19 in Citywide, getting a battery in progress. Also, person with a gun for the Chuck E. Cheese. 1730 West Fullerton, states here. 10 to 15 family members were fighting, and then person with a gun taken, people fighting outside in the above parking lot in the above location. Someone stated people have guns and or knives on 2 station clear.
Chuck E. Cheese on Fullerton. Family members fighting, they got guns and knives. There you go. Happy birthday, Chuck E. Cheese. You just heard it here live. That's some messed up stuff there. You're fighting at Chuck E. Cheese. So this is what I wanted to say. Did you see how nice it looked here, Cicero and Berwyn? Did you see the businesses open? You don't see no boarded up crap. You don't see no bums hanging around. That's what I wanted to say there. But Chuck E. Cheese, man. Chuck E. Cheese. They're fighting at the Chuck E. Cheese there, man. We're going to play that one again. Cermak Plaza here, right? That's where we're at. Chuck E. Cheese. Let me play that one more time for you. If you didn't believe me, right?
Units in 19 in Citywide, getting a battery in progress. Also, person with a gun for the Chuck E. Cheese. 1730 West Fullerton, states here. 10 to 15 family members were fighting, and then person with a gun taken, people fighting outside in the above parking lot in the above location. Someone stated people have guns and or knives on 2 station clear.
What? What's the address? 13 what? Fullerton? I gotta post that one, man. You don't get too many Chuck E. Cheese fights, man, like that, man. All right, where is that at? We're just gonna post that as text, right? So we gotta find whatchamacallit. There's a lowrider party out here, right? We're gonna go see what they're doing out here. Let me just get this Chuck E. Cheese posted here. What was that? 13 what? Fullerton? What was it? Fight at Chuck E. Cheese. They got guns and knives. Family members fighting inside and went out to the parking lot. What was the address there? Let's see. One more time, right? I know I'm replaying it, but that's a good...
Units in 19 and Citywide, getting a battery in progress. Also person with a gun for the Chuck E. Cheese. 1730 West Fullerton. States here. 10 to 15 family members were fighting, and then person with a gun taken people fighting outside in the above parking lot in the above locations. Someone stated people have guns and or knives on 2 station clear.
There you go, Chuck E. Cheese.
Station 85 David. 785 David. CHX 69 West.
Yep, that is 11695.
$73.85 Adam. $73.85 Adam. So can you get an event for 95th in the red line?
Yep, that is 11700.
All right, let's end our run on a good note, right? Some positivity. That's where we're going to. Chuck E. Cheese. Guns and knives, right? Where's this at? Somebody, one of our viewers said there's a party out here, right? We're going to check it out, right? Man, this is packed. Look at this. It's beautiful out here. Yeah, they used to have all the cars on a spike out here. Look at that. Look at the parking lot. It's full. It's got people. People work. They pay their bills. You know what I mean? Out here. Maybe it's across by North River. That's North Riverside across, right? Aren't they? A lowrider party here, right? That's what they said.
1363.
7363.
I'll take up at Jackson in the blue.
Okay, that is 11713.
There's cops out here, so directing traffic. Maybe I'll ask the cops where the party is. They might know. Let's go ask them. There's something going on over there.
384 boy.
Something over there.
784 boy.
The cops.
37th Street red line.
That's North Riverside.
Yep.
That ain't
That
Cermak
is
Plaza.
11725.
That ain't Cermak Plaza anymore. They crashed that car. They're searching it there. It's got to be in that place there. This is North Riverside. Across Harlem is North Riverside, right?
7362.
7362.
Can you number 4 pick up at Jackson?
It's North Riverside.
Yep,
here.
that'll be 11729.
It's not over here, so. Man, it's packed out here. They can mouse. These are working people out here, man. They're making they got this whole mall packed out here. I'm sorry to say that. You can see the difference in neighborhoods. I'm sorry to say that. You can take that to wherever way you want. You want to see? I'm going to show you what I see. You see a full parking lot? That means people are spending their money. That means they work. That means they work. They're not doing drugs. They're not ripping each other off. Look at this. Look at this whole parking lot's packed with people. See that there? Look. Yeah, get off of welfare. Get off the drugs. Get a job. Yeah, I'm saying that right here. SubX.News. You don't like it? Too bad. There's a difference. You see this? We drove all day long in the west side in North Lawndale, right? There's a little bit empty there, but you seen that? That's all packed. Look at this area. It's packed with cars. It's packed. Look at this. There's people shopping. They're spending their money. Get a job. If you don't have a job, create a job. Create a business. If you can't do that, then you tell that Brandon Johnson, give me some money so I can start a job and start a business. That's what you want. This is an economy here. You see the spending here? All right, we don't see the lowriders. We're going to go across the street. That's all I got to say, man. You can take what I say one way or another, man. Having a job is good, but there's a store closed there. See that there? It's not all good. It's not all pictures and roses. See that? There you go. There's a store closed.
Yeah, let's 6311 though. He was on Citywide. I think he was on Zone 1. Did he mean to be on Zone 1?
I'm going to show you one of my most favorite murals.
You know, I'm not sure, Squad. I think we're in 17.
I'm going to show you one of my most favorite murals.
I don't think that's Zone 1, is it?
This is one of my, this is in one of the top 10 here. I have a top 10 murals. This is one of them right here. I'll show you. Alright, I'm going to show you this. And then we're going to see if that lowrider shows up here. I'm going to show you this. This mural, I love this mural. Come out there and take some pictures. Because you can park there and it's like he's jumping on your truck there. You see that there? It's a beautiful mural. I love this mural. Hey, that's James Dean, ain't it? You know who James Dean is. I think that's James Dean right there, ain't it? See that there? It's beautiful. See that there? So you can park your car there or your truck. It looks like he's on top of it. See that there? It's beautiful, isn't it? I love these murals here. These are my favorite ones. I don't think that gutter was there before, but whatever. And there's a cool one over here. You want me to show you this one here? I know a few cool spots with some murals. Maybe I should do a mural tour once. I used to do that a little while ago. I got mural tours, all that. See that? Jiminy Cricket right there. See him? Pretty cool, right? All right, let's go see if this lowrider show is still here. If not, it's not. That's it. Maybe they already shut it down, right? It might be over here. I'm gonna talk to these cops over here. They might know. You guys know SubX.News. I'm doing a news coverage. Somebody said there was a lowrider show out here at Cermak.
It's usually by the Walgreens.
Yeah, all right. Because I usually do crime report. I want to do something positive. So.
Yeah, no, it's usually on
by the Walgreens.
Yeah, but it's usually like on Saturdays or Sundays. I don't know about a Friday.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody sent me, one of my viewers said, hey, there's a show out there. So maybe she was talking about tomorrow or so then.
Yeah, it's usually like Sunday or Saturday.
Probably first of the month, right? Or something like that. All right, thanks a lot. SubX.News. Appreciate it, guys. You be safe. Be safe, all right? No trouble out of you guys. All right, so they say it's there, but it's usually on the weekends, right?
Progress at Aldi 201 West Division. A male black gray hoodie, black pants. He's a known shoplifter, currently filling up a cart. Nothing further is on foot, sir.
Filling up a cart at Aldi's and gonna walk out. Did you just hear that? Want to hear that one more time? You want to hear that, right? Want to hear that crime call? Think about the mind of a criminal that says, I'm going to fill up a whole cart.
14 Citywide, a battery in progress. The Chuck E. Cheese lot, Fullerton and Elston. Elston and Fullerton at Chuck E. Cheese for a group of males and females fighting in the parking lot. Nothing further, 14th District, Zone 3.
Berwyn we're in. All right. So the Chuck E. Cheese is blowing up, but we're going to get to that other call of the Aldi. You got to listen to that call. These are important calls, right?
4734.
Listen to this call, right?
6310 on the air. 6311.
6310, go ahead.
Yeah, let's 6311 though. He was on Citywide. I think he was on Zone 1. Did he mean to be on Zone 1 or was he looking for Citywide 1?
You know, I'm not sure, Squad. I think we're in 17, and he had to make a notification for a building closure, but I don't think that's Zone 1, is it?
Yeah, it is Zone 1, but they're confused about why they were notified. Usually 6,300 units, they communicate with us on Citywide 1. So we're just trying to clear up the confusion.
District of occurrence. Notify them, and then we call the desk also and notify them.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Look at it, it's packed, ain't it?
I can switch over and let them know.
Thank you.
Beautiful. It's beautiful to see this.
22 in the Citywide is in progress at Aldi 201 West Division. A male black gray hoodie, black pants. He's a known shoplifter, currently filling up a cart. Nothing further is on foot, sir.
For the units in 14 Citywide, a battery in progress. The Chuck E. Cheese lot, Fullerton, and Elston. Elston and Fullerton at Chuck E. Cheese for a group of males and females fighting in the parking lot. Nothing further, 14th District, Zone 3.
4734.
4734.
Homeland number for 1015 South Central Park, please.
10-4.
So it's 8:30. We'll listen to the local news and we'll shut it down, all right? Thanks for everybody watching. Let's listen to local news. So all these filling up a cart. Here, this is what I want to say here before we listen to local news. I got about 30 seconds. Think about the person that's doing it. They're filling up a shopping cart knowing they're going to walk out. You fill a shopping cart knowing you're going to walk out of the store, stealing from the store, from the workers. Think about that mind. What kind of a mind that is to do that, huh? What kind of a person does that? That's a pathological, retarded, mentally ill person that shouldn't be walking the streets. They're dangerous because they feel they can do whatever they want. That's the danger. Okay, let's listen to local news and then I'll be done tonight. Thanks for listening, everybody. I appreciate it.
They're built to last. Perfect for DIYers and professionals alike to get the job done right. Save big on Steelworks products at Menards. Plus, check out our weekly flyer at Menards.com for more great deals.
Save big money at Menards.
Chicago's news, traffic, and weather station. News Radio 1059 and WBBMNewsRadio.com.
At 8:31, here are your top stories on News Radio WBBM. Chicago honors the Haymarket Affair and its important place in history for workers' rights. President Trump is saying no thanks to the latest peace deal from Iran. Spirit Airlines may soon be no more as it experiences major money troubles. Plus, a federal appeals court has blocked a rule that allows women to get abortion drugs by mail. In WBBM Sports, the Cubs defeated the Diamondbacks and the Sox are getting ready to face off with the Padres in San Diego. AccuWeather's letting us know that there is a frost advisory from 1 a.m. tonight through 8 a.m. tomorrow, except in central Cook County. Tonight, though, a shower in spots early, then patchy clouds and quite chilly overnight. Lows ranging from 32.
Let me say this to my TikTok viewers and you guys on Facebook. You want to see? TikTok just cut out my live video. Why? Because I was saying you need to get a job, and guess what? Somebody sent in a complaint about me. I said get a job, and somebody sent in a complaint about me. You got how this censorship works? That's what just happened on TikTok.
World. This story is coming from WBBM political editor
right?
Jeff Buckles.
We're here at the Haymarket Memorial on Desplaines Street, which honors the people killed when a bomb went off during a protest by labor activists here in Chicago in 1886.
Grazie.
Labor leaders from Italy were on hand as a plaque honoring their union was added to the monument in recognition of the uprising that made May Day a worldwide holiday.
This is our Labor Day.
United Auto Workers President Sean Fain was also here as a plaque was unveiled to honor the UAW. And he drew a line from the Haymarket Uprising and the UAW sit-down strikes of the 1930s to the present day.
Today's got to be more than a commemoration. It's got to be a revival.
Union leaders here also ran through a roll call of locals in negotiations with everyone from Starbucks to the Brookfield Zoo. We're at the Haymarket Memorial in the West Loop. Jeff Buckles, News Radio 1059, WBBM.
At the same time, some 300 faculty members of the College of Arts and Sciences at Loyola University are marking May Day by holding their own one-day strike.
Among the dozens of instructors walking the picket line here at the entrance to Loyola at Sheridan and Kenmore, carrying signs that read "On Strike" and "Fair Contract Now," is Barb Harney.
47%, I believe, of the classes are actually taught by people like me, non-tenured track people. And we feel that the recognition the administration is giving us is in words only.
She and other members of SEIU Local 73 tell us they've been working without a contract since June of last year. They want pay raises and a guarantee of employment. The university says holding the strike during final exams creates unnecessary and irresponsible risk to students' academic progress, and that it remains fully committed to bargaining in good faith to reach a fair and sustainable agreement that supports faculty, students, and the university's long-term strength. At Loyola, Nancy Hardy, News Radio 1059 WBBM.
A Cicero teenager faces murder charges in connection to the fatal shooting of a Morton East High School student back in January.
He's identified as 18-year-old John Leon Segarra, charged with the murder of 17-year-old Johan Adare Sanchez. Leon Segarra was also 17 at the time. According to prosecutors, it started as a verbal altercation between two groups of teens and it turned physical. At one point, it's alleged that Leon Segarra pointed a gun at Sanchez, and Sanchez ran at him swinging. Both groups were fighting, and prosecutors say Leon Segarra shot Sanchez in the ankle. He limped away but returned to the fight. He was pushed down by someone, and it's alleged that Leon Segarra shot him in the chest while he was down. He was identified by witnesses. There's also surveillance video. Leon Segarra took an Amtrak train to New York. He was arrested there. Extradition took time. Prosecutors say during an interview he implied that the gun inadvertently discharged. Mike Krauser, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
And coming up after this break, we're going to take a look at those low gas prices. The time now is 8:35.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk?
8:35. We've been on for 4 hours and 35 minutes on Facebook. We've been on TikTok. We got hit with a block on TikTok. Whatever, bro. You still owned by, hey, TikTok, you still owned by the Chinese military or what? You're funny, man. But whatever. All right, we're going to sign off on all our channels. We're going to go do our thing, whatever we need to do. We hope you enjoyed the show. Have a great weekend. Bundle up. It's a little cold. If something comes up and we go out, we see some things, we might go back on live. We're experimenting with TikTok. We hope you enjoyed it. If you got insulted, if you got your feelings hurt, well, too bad. That's how life goes. We live in America. We don't live in China where they censor us, all right? Get used to it. And if you don't like something, then this is what I got to say. I get to say whatever I want to say because this is my show. And if TikTok bans me and blocks my whole page and disinfects it or whatever they do, who cares? I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. That's TikTok. They disenfranchise their own viewers when they censor people, not me. You know why? Because I've been doing this for 20 plus years. I could care less. I could care less about TikTok. I don't care about TikTok, Facebook. I don't care about Instagram. I don't care about Twitter. You know what I care about? I say what I want. I show what I want, and I improve my country. I improve my state. I improve my city, and I improve my neighborhood. That's what I do. My name is Dr. John Kugler, SubX.News editor. You don't like it? I say this. Change the channel. Change the channel. You don't need to watch my channel. That's what I'm about. Freedom of speech, freedom of association. You don't like it? Change it. Do something yourself. Start up something yourself. You can do it. Anyone can do it with all these platforms. And if a platform bans you, blocks you, who cares? Go to the next one, start another one. What did Trump do? He started a new one. Brand new one. Who cares? Who cares? This is America. We're in 2026. You can do whatever you want. All right, that's it. I'm signing off. It's 8:37 p.m. SubX News, May 1st, 2026. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. But I don't even know how to turn this off on TikTok. What's the button to turn this thing off? All right, take it easy, everybody. There you go, right? And Marietta, I'll talk to you later, okay? You got diamonds. There you go. I got 100 diamonds. Alright, look at it. Look at this. TikTok. Look at this, man. It's like I went to... It looks like I went to the casino. Can I pull the lever here, Marietta? It's like the casino, right? It's like a slot machine. You know what I want? I go ding, 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 ding. Look at that. I got 40 cents from TikTok. Look at that. I got diamonds here. That's beautiful. Whatever. Dismiss. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Let me do a few things, Marietta. I'll give you a call a little later on, okay? All right, bye-bye. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a safe night. Be safe with your families. It might be a little cold this weekend. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. It's 8:38 p.m., May 1st, 2026. Signing off. SubX News. Thank you for watching again. I appreciate it, everybody. Bye-bye.